Hello there, Perhacs here. I'm the author, the creator, the visionary behind Dynamic Mental Entrainment, and I wanted to share something with you that I think is extremely powerful. I want to share with you in this short video the 3 secrets of success. Now, what I'm going to tell you here is that these 3 secrets are part of my Dynamic Mental Entrainment system. Now, it's only a small portion, but here's what I like to do. I like to give you some value that you can immediately implement and get responses, successful responses with what you're going to do. And I'm going to show you these 3 secrets, and I can promise you that if you utilize these 3 secrets alone, you're going to get amazing results. I promise you. And every top successful person in the world that's used this method has gotten it from this process that I can see. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Secret number 1, plan. You've got to plan out what you're going to do. Now, when I talk about planning, I'm talking about it from a macro level, which means a large scale. You can do planning in any area of your life, but you must do it. Some people call it goal setting. Some people call it implementing their game plan. There's so many different things that you can put as far as a definition of a plan, but the fact of the matter is, you've got to have one. I'm not going to get into great detail on everything that goes into the plan because obviously that would take quite some time, and it's covered in detail in the entire Dynamic Mental Entrainment system. But hey, let's make it simple. If you've got a plan of what you want to do, write it down. Even if it's very simple, like I want to lose 15 pounds. You write that plan down. Very simple. I want to lose 15 pounds. That's the plan. All right? Now, once you have that plan in place, you start to put that into your mind that is what you want to do. Or, I want to increase my income by 50% this year. Is that reasonable or is it not? Only you know that. Now, a lot of times when I sit down and I plan with people myself, I want them to do things in a way that when they first set up their plans, that it's something that they can achieve, but yet it's a little bit of a stretch. So don't make the plan so difficult that it's way out of the realm of possibility, and yet don't make it so easy that it's, you're almost halfway there. You don't want to do that. You want the plan to be a little bit of a stretch, but again, something that you need to work for. That's secret number 1. And some of you may be thinking, well, that's not that much of a secret. But the question for you is, if it's not a secret, are you using it and are you getting results? If not, you got to start planning. Secret number 2 is do or take action. This is the biggest thing of any area of success that you're ever going to see. You've got to take action. You've got to put in the flight time. And the Dynamic Mental Entrainment system is designed specifically so that it allows you to continue the action process, which is the biggest stumbling block for everyone that sets a plan in place. They set a plan to lose 15 pounds, they take action for a while, and then all of a sudden, they hit a brick wall. All of a sudden, they stop. The reason they stop, it's not usually physical, it's usually mental. And what I teach people how to do in a Dynamic Mental Entrainment system, and actually I don't even teach them, I just plug them into a system, and that system allows you to continue the action process. In fact, with Dynamic Mental Entrainment, if you stay in the system, there's no way that you can get out of the system in terms of missing your goals. Because once you're in the system and you're entrained in that system, it allows you to be able to continue to take action. The minute you stop taking action, it only means that you've stopped using the system. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But secret number 2 is taking action. Whether you use my system or something else, that's what you have to do. You have to do. You have to go out there and make things happen. If you're looking to lose 15 pounds, you need to go out there and work out. You need to restrict your diet. You need to put in some type of physical activity. If you don't do those things, you're not going to get the result. If you're looking to increase your income, you need to take action and figure out what you need to do specifically to take action to do that. In some positions, it might entail you working more hours. In some positions, it might entail getting a second job. In some situations, it might entail starting a new business. In other situations, a new project or something like that. So again, taking action is a big thing. So secret number 1, plan. Secret number 2, do. Secret number 3, review. This is one of the bigger things that people don't do, is they'll put a plan together, they'll start taking some action, and they never review it. So they don't know where they went off track. Because let's face it, anytime you set up a plan, any kind of game plan, you're going to get off track. I get off track, you're going to get off track. It's just the way it is. But you see, when you go through the review process and you start looking at what you're doing, your planning and your action, you can actually look at it and you can start to tweak it. You can start to say, okay, what I need to do here is I want to lose 15 pounds, but I noticed last week I had a couple days where I really went off the wagon. That doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means you reviewed it, and now you have to adjust the plan. So this next week, I have to make sure that I double up my efforts on the physical side, and or I got to make sure that when that weekend comes, that I stay away from ice cream, I stay away from candy, whatever the case might be. You review your business plan, and you say, you know what? I wanted to earn this much income last month, and I took the action, but I needed to put a little more action in a certain area. What I need to do is I need to reset my plan, take the action again, and then review it again and see where we're at. So you see, this secret is so powerful, and it's the one that most people forget. And the reason they don't even forget it, they don't do it. Most people don't like to review their behavior because they're afraid of being exposed, even if it's exposing them to themselves. But here's the key. You want to be as upfront and honest with yourself as you can be. And by reviewing your action, it shines the light of truth on what you're doing. The good news is, when it does that, it allows you to be able to take a look at that and say, okay, I put the plan in place, I took the action, and I did about 50% or 80% of the actions I needed to do, but as I'm reviewing it, I know I just need to upgrade it just a little bit. And you see, this process is so powerful when you do it. So again, let me just tell you the 3 secrets of success. Now, this works for any area of your life, I promise you that. Plan, do, review. If you'll go out there and implement this system, whether you use the rest of the dynamic mental entrainment process, you're going to get the results that you want. Now, here's the one thing I can tell you. The dynamic mental entrainment system contains a 3-step process which is guaranteed to work every time you use it. And the reason it does work is because it links up directly to your brain from 3 different processes. In the next video, I'm going to showcase those 3 processes and tell you exactly how it works. I'm not going to give all the keys away to the system, but I'm going to give you some steps that you can take in order to train your brain, train your mind to do what you want it to do so that you can get the results that you want out of any area of your life. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. So long.